Yo, random vaping guy with a hat number 404. Today I want to talk about how I quit smoking, my quitting smoking journey. I started smoking pretty late when I was about 21 and I don't know why I did. Bad idea. It stinks, it's really bad for your health. At some point I was smoking a pack a day. I couldn't walk a flight of steps without being out of breath. So that sucks. This is what I'm talking about, the cigarettes. They're expensive, they're bad for your health. Everybody knows, they cause cancer. It's not new news at this point. So I did, once I realized I was addicted, because, could quit at any time, that sort of thing. Don't work like that. So I went to the doctor, and because I saw an advertisement on the TV, they said, talk to your local doctor about blah, 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 blah. Went to the doctor prescribed me Champix. Now, Champix is a neurochemical drug that goes in and basically stops the receptors in your brain from being able to receive nicotine. So you can smoke and smoke and smoke and smoke and smoke and nothing happens. And let me tell you, I took the pill and I smoked and I smoked and I smoked and I nearly went crazy. The dreams were amazing. Horrible nightmares, so vivid that it's like Hollywood productions have nothing on the nightmares on Champix. But yeah, I started having some dark thoughts. And one morning I woke up, I looked at the pill and I said, I just can't do this anymore. And I stopped taking the pill. The next thing I did was I tried nicotine gum. Nicotine gum, yay, great, nicotine gum. Nicotine, right? It's a nicotine addiction. None of the carbon monoxide, none of the bad smells that you get from the chuffing on the cigarettes. But I got really, really, really bad heartburn. Especially you have one of these 4 milligram nicotine gums and then you have a coffee and it's like a volcano's going off in your stomach. You can't lie down, it's horrible. I was munching on these things, the antacid tablets you can get over the counter. They're just like chalk or whatever, but it was not doing the trick. So once again, I went to my doctor and once again, my doctor prescribed me some medication to stop that from happening. Turns out, last year they found out that these drugs contain something called PPIs, protein pump inhibitors, I believe they're called, and they cause stomach cancer and heart disease. So great, swapping one cancer for another. Anyway, I cut back from the 4 milligram to the 2 milligram gum, and it kind of worked for a while. But once again, there's always relapses. You'd go to a party, somebody would have a cigarette, you'd be drunk, it's like, one cigarette won't hurt. Next day, you wake up, you got a pack of cigarettes in your hands going, how did this happen, right? So, not only that, but you find things like cigars, and cigars are far superior to cigarettes as far as I'm concerned. You don't inhale them, so you don't have all the bad stuff in the lungs, and you still get a bit of a nicotine hit, but it's a completely different animal, and they still cause mouth cancer. There are other things like Shisha that I tried. Shisha's good, it bakes the tobacco, it's a little bit more healthy, but you're still inhaling the carbon monoxide from the coal at the top. So it's not really a good option either, and plus, when you start pulling out this thing for lunch, just because you feel like a nicotine hit, you realize it's so inconvenient and such a hassle. I then found a video like this one. Well, not like this one. I found an entertaining video online and I found out about this, vaping. Vaping, basically it's cheaper, it's better on your lungs. Like I said, when I was smoking cigarettes, I couldn't walk a flight of steps without losing my breath. Now I can vape all day and run 13 Ks at night. And now the Australian government is trying to take away nicotine, liquid nicotine. Not liquid nicotine in the sprays, not nicotine in the nicotine gum, but no, only the nicotine from this. And honestly, I don't want to close the door on other people who have found this as a way of quitting smoking. I don't want to go back to a time where if I relapse at a party or something, I'm going to go back to smoking cigarettes. This is vastly superior. There's all these different flavors that can attract new people and flavors that keep doing this interesting. So yeah, that's my story and thank you for listening.